YouTube. This is the second part of things that I prep to go out on the road. These are bulletproof frozen bombs that I make. Well, I put them in the freezer, but you can put them in your coffee. They're already prepped, ready to go. And this is stuff you can do on the road. So let's get started. I have a cup and a half of coconut oil, a cup of butter I add, I take the coconut milk, I put it in the freezer, not freezer, refrigerator. I put it in the refrigerator so that it solidifies and you don't have any carbs in the cream part. All the sugars stay in the water. So I take and put it in there for, you want at least about an hour to get it good and solid. And of course, I have the butter and the coconut oil are heated, so this won't cause it to become solid. So what you have left is the water, and that's where the sugars are. Okay, now I like to take about half a tablespoon of vanilla. Make sure it's real vanilla, not imitation vanilla. And here's the fun part. I take these flavorings, and you want to make sure that they are the ones that don't have sugar. And I add flavoring of whatever flavor I want. So I take and put about a tablespoon, and I'm out of this one. I'm making chocolate caramel. So I'm out of the caramel. Alright, now I add some stevia. And this is where I just add a little bit. And then I'm going to add about a quarter teaspoon of salt. Anybody knows that if you're on a low carb diet, salt is important. Especially pink Himalayan, you don't want to use the regular table salt. It's junk. Okay, I'm going to take about a quarter of a cup, not quite. That's about 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Okay, I'm going to take this and put it in there, and you got to be really careful because it is kind of full and it will splash up. If you get this off the bottom, it'll splash up at you. So you got to be really careful. It's going to get noisy. Oh yeah, and have a firm hold on what you're doing. So I'm going to point the camera to what I'm doing. Okay. 2 things there. The salt helps bring out the chocolate, the flavor of the chocolate, and with me using this, I'm emulsifying the fat. So I'm going to taste it. Okay, needs a little more sweetener. That's where you have to just figure out how sweet you want it. And I've got stevia. Okay, so I use stevia because sugar alcohols don't work too well on my tummy, so I stick to stevia. Alright, so oh yeah. I have a caramel chocolate coffee in the morning. Okay, so what I do is I take a little bit of spray, and I'm cheap. I don't buy them fancy, pretty little things. I just go to Walmart or wherever and get ice trays. And I spray it with just a little bit of spray because it helps it come out a lot easier. Okay, and then you're just going to you're going to lightly pour it in. Alright. So, there you go. And then you just have your extra ice trays on hand and you just pour them in, and then whenever I'm done, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator till they get solid, and then they're going to go into the freezer and get hard. And that way I can transport them from here to the truck without them getting melty and all that. So, and they do fine in the refrigerator. And I usually use about 2 per my coffee cup. So I use about 2 for this. So you need to adjust accordingly. So, thank you for watching. More to come.